guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and I am back with another gifted reaction. We are on season 1, episode 6 already, which is kind of crazy. And this one is called I've Got Your Six, or Got Your Six, I think it is. So, quick recap of last week. Last week's episode was pretty cool. We had the immediate ramifications of the breakout of Reed and Polaris from the prison. Basically, Reed went out on his own, decided to basically prove to the group that he wasn't a traitor. He went off to do his own thing. In the meantime, unfortunately, Polaris and Eclipse met up with Jace, and Polaris basically said, you know what, I'm done running. I'm gonna capture this guy. We need to figure out where they're taking us. I need to figure out how they did what they did to Pulse, and let's see if we can try to get that info out of him. Now, the plan, in my opinion, was ill-conceived, mostly because of the timing. I mean, they had to know it was a bad idea to try to take this man hostage when they're just fresh from a prison break. Like, it just wasn't a smart idea, but I get the Polaris probably just thought, hey, this may be the last time I'll get this close to an agent with this kind of information. Let's go for it. Not to mention the fact, let's face it, her and Jace have bad blood, so that's just, you know, that's just something that's gonna happen. After Polaris kidnaps him, brings in Dreamer, tries to pull memories from Jace's head, but she's interrupted halfway through, and it leaves Jace's head a mess. And he goes home later that night to his wife and basically explains to her that well, not explains, but she figures out that he has no memory of the death of their daughter, which is horrible and heartbreaking. And yeah, without any more blah blahing from me, let's get into this one. Okay. Boop.
Let's get him. What is it? Get everybody away from the street. Everybody away.
Damn rednecks always screwed up for everybody. Woo! Them reflexes, though.
I'm Wes.
Nice to meet you, Wes.
Not today, Wes. More telekinesis. Why?
Not bad. Combat.
What do you think?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Being hunted seemed more relevant than knitting.
Sorry, Mom. These are turbulent times.
Clarice?
Ain't got time for knitting class.
A memory that I'm sure you're familiar with because it's a memory of you.
All right. I'm sorry. I asked her not to do that.
But when she did, you decided not to say anything about it.
It was an emergency. She did it to save the team, and afterwards,
Wrong answer.
we still need
Wrong
your
answer.
help.
Don't lie.
It's complicated.
This ain't Facebook.
Clarice can get us in.
That's not an option. Clarice, she left. She's gone.
Wait, she just left? Why would she do that?
It doesn't matter. We need another solution.
Oh, really? It doesn't matter, hey?
I don't know, maybe it's a good thing. We haven't been connecting since I got out of prison.
This is a bonding experience? Really?
Breaking into a federal building.
Nowhere to go. I absorbed light before I admit it. If I can absorb it, stay quiet.
I'm intrigued.
Anything back here I should know about?
None of your business. That's what you should know about. That is so cool. He's absorbing all the light.
Copy that. I'll be in route.
That is so cool. He created a blind spot.
Drive safe.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I left him. I let Sentinel Services take him.
You thought he was dead.
I was wrong. I should have saved him. I'm starting to think that maybe the X-Men made a mistake, choosing me to be part of the Underground.
Johnny, you can't. You were chosen for a reason. The X-Men said a war is coming.
All this information.
Looks like we're here through tomorrow. Guess there are a lot of police on the road.
Great. A camping trip.
We always used to talk about going camping.
You ready?
Oh God.
3,
He's a baby Polaris.
Step back. I don't recall giving you permission to hurl saw blades at my kid.
You're embarrassing me.
What you...
Listen, if we all turned out just like our fathers, I wouldn't be much of a dad myself.
Nice. See, why didn't you do that with your own kid?
How'd you figure it?
I'll send it right over. Well, in that case, let's get to work.
Soldier soul of the devil, Jace.
They need some sort of normalcy. They're mutants.
Yeah.
This is
Normal.
their new normal.
Need to wake up, Kate. Wow, that's the most control I've ever seen Andy show. This was a bad plan. Why are their plans always so bad?
You got what they went there for.
Without clearance, guess not everything requires a portal.
Screw you.
I want to go too.
Your mommy won't let you.
If it doesn't work out, you'll leave me. Go. Before I
Oh,
change my mind.
welcome to the program.
Tell the driver to keep going. You understand? Do not stop. We'll handle the rest.
Ooh, something's about to go down. There's so much metal. I'm excited.
Polaris has a plan.
This is Sentinel Services.
So we're just gonna sit here and do nothing?
We need to stay calm.
They said they were gonna kill us.
If you
plan.
screw this up,
Now, the answer is for us to be a team.
yes, collect yo shit.
Okay?
Yeah! Dukes of Hazzard all up in this bitch.
What if they follow the right track?
What track?
Nice. Well done, Team Awesome. Hey guys, this really isn't the place. There's children present. Just keep it together now. Oh no, it's that chick, isn't it?
Time for you to pay me back. And if you don't, my next call is to Sentinel Services.
Well, that's a bitch, and so she. Guys, that was episode 6, which was entitled Got Your 6. Very, very good episode once again. I have to say, I'm really liking this show. It's just every week is consistently good. The storytelling is good. The character building is good. The world building, like, it's just good. It's really, really good. The whole thing with Jace. What I thought last week was right, that unfortunately Jace is not taking losing his daughter twice well and having his mind messed with against his will. He's not taking it well. He was already pretty ragey, and now he's just like I said, you know, he's Stryker in the making. He's just gonna want mutants out of the way no matter what. We just saw in that last scene there that he's willing to break laws, privacy laws, whatever, you know, it's now down to whatever it takes. We're gonna take him out, whatever it takes. And that's not good, right? That extremist type of mentality is exactly what causes really big bad things to happen, like wars. And yeah, I feel like they're definitely building things up to get to a point where it really is going to be people versus mutants. And if anything, I feel like all these things are, like, all this is starting to feel a bit like a big prequel to the Days of Futures Past movie, almost, with the whole idea of how do we get to this place where the beginning of that movie where, you know, there's the Sentinel Services looking to hunt down anybody who even had an X gene. Not even if they had powers or not, just if they had the X gene, take them out. So this is the type of stuff I could see slowly but surely percolating and potentially building to that place that we saw in that movie. So it's not looking good for our mutants. My prediction in my head, which I didn't share with you guys, was that I thought that maybe the doctor was gonna come over and kind of like be like, okay, Jace, since you screwed up, I'm just gonna take over now, and like kind of force Jace into the situation of working with him. But I'm kind of sad that Jace, out of his desperation to get his position back, going to this doctor, because deep down I think Jace knows that this doctor is no good. I think he knows that this man is going to do nothing. There's just nothing good that's going to come out of this union. And now Jace is realizing very quickly that not only is he still messing up where his job is concerned, but now he has this puppet master via this doctor who's pulling his strings based on him keeping his job. And right now, Jace's job is like the tether that's keeping him from completely losing it over his daughter again. And so it's just a bad combination. Like, Jace is in a bad place. It's probably just going to keep getting worse and worse. The moment with Eclipse making that blind spot, so okay, it's really cool to see, because I love how every week we keep seeing these new and cool ways that their powers manifest themselves. Like, we think we know how their powers work, and then something happens and we see that they work just slightly different. I think that is so cool, and I'm so happy that the show isn't necessarily like throwing it all at us in the beginning, but that we're seeing these things unfold as the characters are developed in front of us. So it's a natural progression, and it's so fun to watch. Like, you literally don't know what's gonna come out next from these guys, and it's so cool. The X-Men name dropping, that was sweet. It was cool to hear the X-Men drop not once but twice. We discovered that John was actually hand selected, apparently, to be the leader of the Underground by the X-Men. I love that they're just kind of leaving it generic. We're not hearing any actual character names dropped yet, but we might see that closer to the end. But yes, apparently they hand selected John to run the Underground, and they told them that this was coming. So this kind of makes me think there's a bigger plot at foot, and there has to be. Like, I feel like there's got to be a bigger pot being stirred. We've seen this reference to July 15th a few times now, and I have to think that it means that maybe what happened on July 15th wasn't an accident. Like, maybe it was something planned to trigger things. Who it was planned by is the question. Was it humans, or was it maybe the Brotherhood? Because we all know that Magneto likes to start shit, and it's very possible that he just went ahead and thought, you know, maybe I'm just gonna go and, you know, just try to start a war to force my agenda. But really cool that they showed us that the X-Men are still part of this world, and the fact that they dropped that name twice says to me that we might potentially see some characters in the future. No guarantees, of course, but it is Fox. They do own the property, so fingers crossed we might get maybe one or two popping into this series before it ends for this season. And other big highlight, honestly, otherwise, just seeing all of them work together as a team. Like, the whole title of this episode, Got Your Six, was all about making sure that none of these guys act like lone wolves right now. They really do need to work together in order to keep themselves safe, but also to execute any plan. Because that was a skeleton crew. Like, they had 2 mutants and 2 humans, right? That was not going to necessarily go over well. Or actually, I'm not sure if the driver was human. But anyway, just like Reed said at the end, like, you know, we all can shine, we all do cool things, but we need to work together as a team and trust each other. Otherwise, this whole thing is not going to work. Not just, you know, that heist, but also just the whole Mutant Underground in general. It was just a really good episode again, guys. I'm liking this show. Every episode just continually gets better and better, and we're moving a story forward. We still haven't gotten the overall plot or arc of the show yet, but I feel like I'm okay with it because the pacing and the show is still good, that I don't feel like I need that just quite yet. But what did you guys think of this episode? Are you feeling the same way I am about Andy, that he's gonna be a huge problem? And how do you think this whole relationship between the Doctor and Jace is gonna go going forward? Is it gonna go spiraling out of control, or maybe we still get Jace turning around when he sees that the Doctor's just a little bit crazier than he is? And how did you feel about the whole teamwork again with Polaris and the 2 kids? Like, just let me know your thoughts. I love reading your comments below. You guys are definitely giving me great information, and I love reading your comments, so please go ahead and leave them below. And if you like this video, go ahead and click like. And if you want to see more from this geeky face, go ahead and click subscribe. Until next time, guys, see ya.